This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it out.
What up, y'all? It's Andrew Defy, a.k.a. the Gorilla Poet Laureate, a.k.a. the Hoodie God, a.k.a. Spitting Quarantino, a.k.a. Zaddy Elastic Pants, a.k.a. I wear my sunglasses indoors any time of the day because my eyes are sensitive as my heart is, y'all. How are you doing? This is the Great Joy Hunt. We are back with you again on a beautiful Saturday here in Sacramento, California, where we're reporting from. And, like we always do at this time, let's start off with a little question called, what's your number?
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it out.
What's your number, y'all? Where are you starting out today? 1 through 10? I mean, you can give me a letter if you want to. A through Z. Where are you starting out today? What's your number? What's your joy scale at? You at a 1? You at a 10? You know what I mean? I would say I'm probably at like a 7, maybe like a 6.8, which is a little low for me because I ain't had no juice yet. You know what I mean? I ran out of things for juice, so I gotta wait until tomorrow. Mike Mulder bringing in with the 8. Yeah, I see you out there, bro. I see you working. Yeah, it looked like some fun today on the setup. Yo, so where's your number at? How's everybody feeling? Maybe a 8, maybe a 8.5. Okay. I like when it just like maybe it is a little higher than I think it is. Yeah, I'm working through it today. I just woke up. I slept for super long, you know what I mean? Which is good. You need the rest. But it's like the kind of sleep where you're like a little bit tired just from sleeping so much. And my dog just want to breathe into the microphone right now. But I got my Joy sitting here on my lap. Got some really cool news this morning that I'm pretty excited about. So, you know, it's steady climbing. It's steady climbing up. But I'm going to start today at a 7. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Now, let's just get directly into it right now, y'all. Like, it's time for the Great Joy Hint.
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it out.
The Great Joy Hint for today is, I'm getting better at this. Right? This is such a phrase that will give you so much more freedom because a lot of times we'll be looking at things that we're doing, things we're working on, habits we're trying to break, patterns we're trying to shift, and we'll be like, man, I got so much farther to go, instead of being like, yo, I've come so far, right? We tend to look forward at how much is left of the journey rather than looking back at how much of the journey that we've actually completed. So, you know, something that really helped me was I'm getting better at this. Right? Because I've mastered this or I'm there isn't always a true statement, right? It takes a long time to get there. And if that's the only time that statement applies, then it's going to offer a lot of resistance, right? So the idea of I'm getting better at this, right? Every day you're getting better at this. Every day you understand it, even when it's things that you don't want, those things bring what you do want. They increase your desire for the things that you do want. You know what I mean? So be gentle with yourself. Try saying, I'm getting better at this. You know what I mean? Instead of this self-love thing and being like, oh, I'm not there yet, right? Try out, I'm better. I'm better than I was yesterday. I'm getting better at this. I'm understanding this a little bit more. It's a practice, not a perfect, you know what I mean? And that way you can take stock when you get from a 4 to a 5 or 5 to a 6, 6 to a 7. You know what I'm saying? So try out, I'm getting better at this. That'll help you out. You know what I mean? Vibrationally, it offers way less resistance than I got to get there. Right? So try it out for yourself. Simple little great joy hint. And now we get to the reason we are all here. Where's your joy?
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it out.
What up, y'all? Where's your joy at? Leave it in the comments. We are cultivating joy this morning. What is your source of joy? What is bringing you joy? I heard from one of the youth poet laureates yesterday what I thought was some top secret news. And then I heard from someone else this morning, and I was like, oh, I guess it's not top secret news that Alex is in the finals to be a national poet laureate, national youth poet laureate. You know what I'm saying? So that's amazing. Good morning, George. Where's your joy at this morning? Where's your joy coming from? What's the source of joy? Talk to me about your joy, people. Where's your joy at this morning? You see my little joy heater right here, just keeping it warm in my lap right now. Man, the sun came up today. You can see some sunshine. The ground ain't wet. You know what I mean? The sun came up, and we didn't even have to tell it to. You know what I mean? George says, just smiling and trying to say something nice when you walk by strangers. Yo, the compliment game is real. You know what I mean? We've all had a stranger make our day with a compliment, right? And if you haven't, you should try it. You know what I mean? Maybe you will after you be the person, be the change that you want to see. We do this activation in ZFG called the Compliment Corridor, where we stand in the middle of the street and then we part ways as someone comes through and usher them through this like hallway of humans. And then we all say something nice about them, like just barrage them with the compliments. And it is one of the most magical activations that I've ever done in my entire life. So definitely, George, I see you. Give him the compliments today. Hit the streets with your compliments today, y'all. Where's your joy at? If you are tuning in on the live stream, I see you. I can see how many people are tuned in on the live stream. Chime in. Give me your joy. Where's your joy coming from this morning? We can start general. We can go really, really detailed. You know what I'm saying? I got some new patches for some new hats that I'm going to be making. So that's like detailed joy, right? A little bit more detailed than like the sun came out today. You know what I mean? My bed is comfortable. I got some good rest last night. I'm really thankful for some rest. So where is your joy at, y'all? Tune in. Tell me, where is your joy at? Where's your joy at? Yo, I could never be a TV weather person because this whole thing is backwards. So I'm trying to like do it by the screen. This is wild, y'all. Where's your joy at? Where's your joy at this morning? We cultivating it. Part of my joy is in the events of this week, changing a lot of people's minds, opening a lot of people's hearts, getting a lot of people motivated. You know what I mean? Bringing a lot of people together. Folks answering with love to a bunch of bullshit. And that's definitely like some joy for me. Let's see. I'm super joyful just that I get to sit here and talk to y'all a little bit every morning. You know, it's kind of wild being locked up like Akon in the house, and so being able to like sit and chat with y'all and hear where y'all's joy is coming from every morning. So tell me, where's your joy at? Where's your joy at? Where's your joy coming from this morning? Type it in the comments. Leave your joy in the comments. And I mean, if anybody wants to just slide over and bring me some juice, you know what I'm saying? I'd definitely be much appreciated. I don't know if you saw the show yesterday, but I found out yesterday that I can have call-in guests. Like people can just call me on Facebook Messenger and I can tap them into the show. That was really dope. Got to talk to the elder yesterday. Got some sage advice. Joy alert. Heather says, my joy, slept well last night. Yo, that rest is so crucial. I'm in that same boat. Again, I slept so much that I'm tired from it. You know what I mean? I might have to take a nap after this. I am joyful because I'm rocking my Empress Ready hoodie right now. And I got my Empress Ready fire cider on this morning. If you need something to help boost the immune system, make sure you go to empressready.com. Saw El Boogie posting the video that we did together this morning. Yo, I'm thankful for the entrepreneurs. I'm thankful for especially the healing entrepreneurs that bring that take care of all of us. You know what I mean? We've got an amazing community here in Sacramento that does that. Where's your joy at, y'all? If you are watching on the live stream, don't just be a voyeur. Tell us where your joy is at. This way, this way. I'm going to get it. It's backwards. It's backwards. I don't know how weather people do it. You know what I mean? We had a couple special guests on the show yesterday. And I think this show is just kind of going to be like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You know what I mean? You never know who's going to stop by or when they're going to stop by. So I would look forward to some very special appearances over the next little bit. Yo, where's your joy at, y'all? Where's your joy at? We on the joy hunt. We on the joy hunt, and I'm not seeing enough joy in these comments. I need y'all to tune in and chime in. Otherwise, it's just me sitting here staring at the computer screen and talking, and don't nobody want to see that. So where is your joy at? Tap in this morning. Tell us where you're getting your joy from. Your joy might just influence someone else's joy. You know what I mean? It might just be a domino effect of joy going on in Sacramento and beyond, because we got watchers from everywhere. I heard from my fam in Texas this week that was like, yo, how do I get on the show? How do I get on the show? I was like, bro, you got to get in the comments and tell me where your joy is first. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mikey says, I am doing what I can to determine what joy means for me at the moment. Yo, and joy means something different in every moment. You know what I mean? And that's part of the process. You got to give yourself some grace on that. You know what I mean? Eddie Herrera says, what's good? I'm about to get some coffee. So joyful. That's the coffee man right there. That's the coffee man. Yo, I love you, fam. It's good to see all of y'all today. Mikey, Heather, Eddie, George, commenting on the post. Mike, jumping in early. Where's your joy at, y'all? That's what we're talking about. Where is your joy at? Leave it in the comments. Tell us where your joy is at. I think a lot of folks are kind of feeling like Mikey is, where it's like I'm doing what I can to determine what joy means for me at the moment. You know, I think it's a heavy time, but this is why it's called the joy hunt and not the joy stumble. You know what I mean? You ain't just gonna, like, every once in a while you just stumble over some beautiful joy. That's great. That's how most people live their lives. You know what I mean? They take joy when it comes to them. Here we are working to cultivate it, hunt it, and get our practices down to be joy hunters at all times, even on the days where we don't feel necessarily joyful upon waking up. You know what I mean? So Eddie dropping the emoji convos right now, like a true millennial. Rocky says, celebrating our famiversary. Yo, shout out to y'all. Happy famiversary. I don't know which fam that is. I know Rocky from a few different fams. I don't know if it's like his personal fam or like the Auburn Hip Hop Congress fam or like the Universal Hip Hop fam. You got a lot of fam bams. Yo, if you are just tuning in, where's your joy at? Tell us where your joy is at. Leave it in the comments. Your joy might inspire someone else's joy. So tell us where the joy is. Mikey, getting a little deeper, says, right now I'm experiencing feelings of being grateful and appreciating what I have, but with joy. I know I felt it yesterday when I was bumping the tunes on 97.5 in my car and dancing along. Yo, the music is always a key to getting into that joyful space. That's what we're talking about. I think yesterday was what we talked about. No, 2 days ago. We were talking about a playlist and making a playlist of some songs that really make you feel good, and some songs that, like, maybe when it's not one of those like inherently joyful days, that you put on that playlist and you can't help but move around a little bit and dance a little bit. And that looks different for everybody. You know what I mean? Sometimes it'd be like some James Brown, right? Or some Jackie Wilson. Other times it'd be like The Baby and just like the most ratchet rap shit I could find. You know what I mean? So it's all across the board for me as far as like what's on the feel good playlist. There's a little bit of ASAP Rocky, a little bit of Nappy Roots, a little bit of there might even be some Elvis Presley in there. You know what I mean? The Beatles for sure. So we got an answer. Rocky says the personal famiversary day. Yo, y'all have a beautiful family. You have a beautiful family. You're a very lucky man. You're a very blessed man. So I hope you really soaking in that joy of that fam today. give my best to all of them. And, if you're tuning in right now and you have not chimed in, where's your joy at? This is the one question that we are asking, and we want you to leave it in the comments so that other people can see your joy and maybe be inspired by it. Man, so I think Mikey brings something up really deep too. That's like, yo, I can feel grateful, but I don't feel joy right now, right? Like, or like I'm trying to find the joy, right? But I can feel grateful, and I think grateful is just like a step to the joy. You know what I mean? That's like the breadcrumbs that you leave to get back home to the joy. A little Hansel and Gretel reference there. Because you can use gratefulness to like track back to the joy. What are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? Right. And eventually these things will track back into where is joy for you. You know, some of us, it's in our peoples, it's in our dogs, it's in our experiences. You know, we always like to talk about, and it's a thin line because we always like to talk about how happiness comes from outside, joy comes from inside. Right. So I think even sometimes it's a little misleading to be like, where's your joy at? And people answer with outside things, right? Like, I had this experience and it feels good, so that's where my joy is at. But that's that's where your gratitude's at on the way to the joy. You know what I mean? Joy comes from within, happiness comes from without. So what is it? What do you love about you? What are the aspects about you that bring you joy, right? That make you happy. Not that make you happy, because happiness is from without, but you get it. You get it. I'm not the resident expert. You know what I mean? I'm still figuring this out too. We've been on this joy hunt for a couple of years now, and it's something that's really helped me, especially in dealing with like mental health issues, dealing with hard times and hard circumstances that happen outside, to be able to look for joy in those times. You know what I mean? So if you are just tuning into the live stream, we are at that part of the live stream where we ask, where's your joy at? Where's your joy at? Where's your joy at? My joy, being able to talk to all of y'all this morning, offers me a connection. I love connecting with people. Connecting with people is a joy for me. So every time I see this little comment light bing, that's like, oh, another one of your homies jumped in to tell you where their joy is at. That brings me joy. Again, I'm going to go back to the sun. I'm a sun kid. Like, I need that vitamin D. I start feeling all kinds of ick if I don't get that vitamin D. So this is a beautiful day for me. You know what I mean? Where's your joy at? Let me get a couple more samples of joy this morning. Where's your joy at? Tell me where your joy is at. This is a stick up, y'all. This is a stick up. Where's your joy at? Where are you finding joy this morning? Finding joy in the music? Finding joy in the art? Somebody getting creative today? What y'all doing? What y'all doing today? Where are you going to find your joy today? As I said, opening my blinds, letting that sunlight in. Yo, it's real. It's real. Sunlight proven to fight depression and also give you that vitamin D, which is super important in fighting the COVID. So, get yourself some sunshine today. Take 20 minutes, sit out in the sun, soak it in. Cheryl Smith says, music, art, design, and chilling. All four of those things. I love all four of those things. I'm going to be doing a little bit of probably all four of those today myself. So where's your joy at, y'all? If you're tuning in on the live stream, if you're just tuning in, drop your joy in the comments. This is what we do every morning, just to cultivate a little spirit of joy. You know what I mean? Just to get the vibrations high for the day. Because if you start the day on a high vibration, it's harder to bring you down to a lower vibration. So I appreciate y'all always sitting in and joy hunting with me. It's a practice, not a perfect. So if you tune in every day, we're going to hopefully give you some tips to help keep that vibration high. This vibrational awareness. This is a case study in joy, y'all. Cheryl says, one of our dogs laying next to me. There's nothing like a dog laying next to you or on top of you if they insist on it. This is the baby monster. Don't call her any other name. She won't answer to it because she's a baby and a monster. You know what I mean? Where's your joy at? I see a couple new people jumping in on the live stream. Where is your joy at? Leave it in the comments. Bam. Right there. I'm getting better. Leave it in the comments, y'all. Leave that joy in the comments. Where is your joy at? What has got you feeling joyful this morning? What's exciting in your life? What are you grateful for? You know, let's keep it going. I mean, I'm not even gonna read this one out loud because she don't need it go into her head. You know what I'm saying? Like, she already got enough ego. She runs this entire household. Yeah, we're not gonna inflate her head anymore like that. What up, y'all? Let me get one more piece of joy. Let me get someone who hasn't chimed in yet. I see y'all on the live stream. This is not a show that you just watch. This is a show that you participate in. Where is your joy coming from this morning? It helps us take stock of where our joy is coming from. Then we know the sources of our joy, and then we can use that later on another joy hunt. So where is your joy at? Huh? Where's your joy at, y'all? Tell me where that joy is. Grazie, Poet Laureate. Huge honor to represent the city that way. Something that I've always wanted. So, man, thank you. Truly appreciate it. Hopefully I could serve y'all well with some amazing poems. Been writing a lot lately. That's definitely been like some of my joys, that I got some real time coming up to concentrate on writing. I'm trying to write this book, and I'm trying to write some new poems for y'all. So, cross your fingers, But that's definitely some joy when I get to really dive into that. Diving into your purpose is always joy. Yo, where's your joy at? If you are tuned in on the live stream, tell us where your joy is at this morning. I'm looking for at least like one more before I jump off this air right now. Tell me where your joy is at. What's bringing you joy in life on this Saturday? It could be as simple as the weather. It could be as detailed as a project that you are working on. It could be, I always like to say that, like, it kind of varies depending on where my number is. Like, if I'm at a 10 joy-wise, then I'm super grateful for challenges because they help me expand. But if I'm at like a 2, I'm not ready to be grateful for challenges. You know what I'm saying? So where's your joy at this morning? What number are you at? You know what I'm saying? And then you can think about where you're trying to get to for the day. So where is your joy at this morning? What's got you feeling good? Water has me feeling good this morning. We're going to start real gentle. Hydration, clean water. I'm super joyful for clean water right now. What about y'all? What are you joyful for? What are you joyful for? Where is your joy at? I'll just sit here and groove to the rhythms. You know what I mean? Y'all don't want to talk to me. Fine. Actually, not fine. Tell me where your joy is at. This is a stick-up. Give me all that joy. She's like, Dad, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Talking about joy. All day, every day. That's what we're talking about. Still working to figure out who the special guest is going to be on Monday. We like to start Mondays off with someone inspirational that I know. So we're still working on that a little bit. Dang, are we done with the joy hunt? Y'all done hunting joy? You don't want to tell me where any more of your joy is at? All right, fine. I'm going to go clean my house because it's kind of wild right now. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. As per always, this ain't just for you. This is as much for me as it is for you. So I like catching up with y'all. I like hearing where your joy is at. It inspires me. It allows me to connect during this quarantine time, and that's super crucial for me. So thank y'all for tuning in. My name is Andrew Defy, and I love you, and you can't do shit about it. I'll see you tomorrow.
This how God works. Play my position, what is given with no concerns. Set it off. Top of the morning, I'm gonna set it out.